What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 ways to improve your life drastically. This is not only just going to be for today something you could do or only help you today, but it's also going to help you in the future and help you in your future endeavors, developing and being the best you could be. So make sure to follow the 5 ways. Before we get into it though, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment. Let's get it, boys. First thing that we got to do, guys, is going to be building a strong and muscular body. What this is going to do is not only have so much health and longevity benefits, but also make you more respected, make you more feared. You know, if you see some strong guy, you're not going to go pick a fight with him, right? So much more respected, much more feared. So many health benefits and help you live longer, right? All that. And then also, it's going to make your mind stronger. That discipline that it takes to, you know, build a strong body and go through with it is really going to make your mind stronger and help you excel in other areas of life. So make sure you guys are doing that. All right, guys, so the second thing that we got to do is we got to start finding ways to make money without relying on a job or someone else. This could be starting a personal brand. I think that's a great example. Personal brands are very good, and they're also very good to combat like AI and getting taken by AI, as it's personal, right? It's something related to you. It's something you do. It's a human aspect, unlike something just say like, I don't know, bookkeeping, for example. That's super easy to get replaced by AI, and it'll probably get replaced by AI soon. So you want to start building these things and having these things in place in case, you know, say you lose your job or say you don't want to have a job. And this will ultimately also give you freedom, as you're not going to be relying on someone else to give you an income, the government to provide income to you. So this is going to allow you to do what you want and go where you want and be who you want. So next thing, guys, that we got to be doing, and this is honestly might be one of the most important in terms of your future and financially in the future at least, and that's going to be investing. Starting to invest young will set you up so well. I can't believe it. Like, if you don't want to learn anything about investing, you don't want to do any research into that, I would just suggest buying the S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies in America. And to buy these, you could search up the ticker VFV if you're in Canada and you want to buy in the Canadian exchange on TSX, or you can search up VOO if you're in the US and want to buy in US dollars. Okay, so that over the last, just say 3-4 months, stocks for me have climbed so much. I think I'm up an average of like 60% in 3 months, my portfolio in the last 3 months. It's done insane. A couple of my stocks are up 200%, 400%, and I've caught on to the jump, and it shot up, right? So that's something you can start looking to do. Right now, I do think the market is very overvalued, but if you're looking at the long term and you want to buy the S&P 500, then it could still be great to look at it and start putting money in now, and then just keep putting money in. You can do what's called dollar cost averaging, which is putting the same amount of money in every month, and then maybe when it drops, you put more in. But I'd also start looking at some individual stocks as well, especially if you're young, because that's, you want to take the risk. You have time to take a risk, especially if you're young, right? If you're just say 18 to 20, you have time to take that risk. And also, time's on your side right now, so don't use it against yourself. Start putting money in as soon as possible. Don't be waiting till you're 25. If you look at these like compound interest like calculators, like the difference between putting money in at 20 versus 30, even if you put more money in at 30, is insane. Like, you're missing on like triple by just putting it when you're at 30 rather than 20. So guys, that's one of the most important pieces of advice of this video, so make sure to start doing that. The next thing you gotta do, guys, is another very important thing. That's gonna be taking that risk, or you're gonna lose the chance. So that's a great quote. Take the risk or lose a chance. And it's something that you gotta start doing. You gotta be willing to take a bit of risk, because when you don't take a risk, of course you're gonna lose your chance. You're not gonna have the opportunity. So sometimes things come up fast, and you gotta capitalize on it very fast. You gotta take a little bit of risk, move fast, because that's how so much money is made, just by moving super fast. Oh, you hear this is gonna go down? Oh, short the stock, done. Cash out. See, when you move fast, it's so important, and it's so important to take those risks. Like, take the risk with investing, right? Even though it's not really that much of a risk in the long run, right? But take that risk now, set yourself up for the future, and just take risk in all areas. So find some opportunities. Maybe it's starting a business, you know, going up to some bird or whatever, right? All that kind of stuff. Take those risks, or you're going to lose your chances, and you don't want to lose your chances. Number 5 is going to be always be willing to learn and develop. You got to understand that things change a lot. So to be able to develop from that change, just see the recent, all this AI stuff, right? How AI is going to affect the job market. Things change, right? So you could very much have a job at one point, lose your job because you failed to adapt, or your business. So many businesses are going out of business because They failed to adapt to the social media change. They weren't on social media. They weren't online at all. And that lost them so much money and eventually pushed a lot of them out of business. And also, always being willing to learn. Just because you finished university, just because you finished high school, don't think that's enough learning. Life is constant learning. And if you could constantly learn, constantly develop, that's going to really set you up for the future. Yeah, guys, that's the video. Those are 5 ways that you could drastically improve your life, level up your life, not only for today, but also for the future, for future endeavors. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Get to work, guys. Work hard, be proud of yourself. Let's go.